Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome today. And I want to start with saying Happy Father's Day to all those enjoying a day today who are blessed with children. And I said it on Mother's Day for those fathers who are also acting as mothers, and today for those mothers also acting as fathers. God bless you all. I talk about that much. Our children are our future leaders, so let's pray that down the road they are awakened with spirituality and understand there's higher powers out there, and they're here to aid us and help us and bring us miracles, like the angels do. Angels bring loving miracles. Okay, well, I selected an angel today, actually. And I wanted to bring him forward here. And I selected this angel because it read very interesting. I wasn't even familiar with this angel, but hold on. He's in this book too. And the angel is number 9, one of my favorite numbers. And the angel is Mihr, M-I-H-R. So the theme is relationship, okay? And you can see it's Mother Mary, Father Joseph, baby Jesus on the bottom here, and an angel, okay? And angel, and you can see the electricity coming from the baby Jesus and up through the angel as well with the blessing. Okay, so that's going to be our theme, the relationship of, father and children, and that kind of, and the love between a mother and a father who bring forward the children. Okay, very well. Okay, all right, so let's stand this here, and this is known as Mihr, M-I-H-R. Okay, and it's kind of lengthy, but I'm going to jump around, but I think some of it's very beautifully natural for this day. This is the 17th of June, and it's Sunday, Father's Day. Okay, the angel blessings of relationships. Here, let me hold the card so we can kind of, get this image or this energy, right? This is Father God's child brought forward via Mary and Father Joseph here. Relationships. Think nothing else but that God ordains all, and where there is no love, put love, and you will draw out love. Okay, and this is St. John of the Cross. A letter to Maria de la Encarnacion. Mihr, M-I-H-R. Mihr. Mihr is the angel of friendship, love, and divine mercy. Mihr watches over group relationships, including our personal family, business family, network of friends, and favorite organizations. As a social architect, Mihr's job is to bring together people in groups of 3 or more who can combine their talents and interests to further some form of progress on earth. These associations can be based on self-understanding and mutual appreciation, as well as service orientation for the accomplishment of a certain task. Okay, spiritual community is very important to our growth. We need the company of others with similar aspirations to encourage us as we travel our pathway to home, to heaven. If you have not found such a group, ask Mihr to lead you to one. Then be open for a response, often in a way that you do not expect. It is rare when the members of a biological family are on the same destiny path. They often go different ways, leaving you without supporting difficult times or companionship to celebrate important victories. A spiritual community becomes your eternal family. Just showing up for a weekly meditation or service isn't enough. The most value comes when you participate and give your all with love, truth, and care. And we were just sharing that, watching videos like mine. We want to embrace these young children, and if your family aren't about that, and I know many of you write to me that, you're awakening now in your later lives because of the fact you weren't raised this way, and that's what this is trying to share. That's all right, just you take care of your soul, okay? Love your parents, but again, some of us don't even understand our parents, and that's okay. Just send them the love. You know, if they don't get it, they will, once they pass, their soul's going to be in a more beautiful paradise than what we have here now. But it doesn't mean we can't experience paradise now, today, via spiritual awakening and our families that we get us, okay? Like when you all write to me and say, I'm getting what you say. And that's positive, okay? Mihr brings people together who have similar aspirations. Okay, let me just jump here. Okay, here we go. Children are born to balance male and female principles between their parents. They may reflect their parents' feelings at the time of conception. If there was attunement, love, and desire for the child, the soul attracted may be agreeable and respectful. If there was a forcefulness, guilt, or less than unconditional love, the child conceived can exhibit the denial and conflict of the parents. Okay, and that's truth too, because, you know, the soul already knows whose parents is going to bear that child, okay? But sometimes the parents don't align with like a spiritual personality, you know. So of the child that's already ahead of them. You understand what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. And these children know things. And those are the ones that parents who are not spiritually aligned don't understand that, okay? Okay. What was the situation when you were conceived? Are you still acting out dysfunctionally behaviors with your parents and siblings? You have the power to change through your own forgiveness and healing. Self-forgiveness can miraculously affect your parents when you haven't even seen them, okay? And that's another thing here. You know, we have to wake up with an attitude of gratitude every day, and we have to truly, you know, forgive those from the past who don't get you. And it's not to say you have to force it on them. Just let them go gently, okay? We talk about that too. And then they'll come around when they see you have a prideful, or I don't want to use the word pride, but when they see you have a more beautiful life of what's the word I'm looking for? That you receive beauty in your life so easily, you know, that you notice a butterfly and that takes your heart to a higher location in the heavens, you know, just watching a butterfly fly. Some people don't get that, but this is what we're talking about, God. You know, we want to, this is how we teach them, and they'll learn from us, okay? All right. Okay, so miraculously affect your parents when you haven't seen them. Suddenly, one day they are different. A new level of respect and understanding penetrates the veil of separation between you. Be alert for opportunities to break old patterns. What a wonderful world it will be when children are born into loving, nurturing environments. Then adulthood can be spent evolving rather than trying to release painful conditioning of the past. If you were not blessed with a loving family who is supportive of your spiritual path, create your own. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do with this channel. You know, no matter how old you are, and I adore that a lot of young people in their 20s are, you know, receiving me on my channel. I think it's wonderful, okay? Because usually it's after you're 40 or 50 that you get what I'm trying to say. But it's beautiful, okay? It's wonderful. Okay, so if you were not blessed with a loving family who is supportive of your spiritual path, create your own. Call on Mihr to help you attract others who are on a similar path. Make a commitment to one another to be there and not leave in the tough times, to speak the truth even when it hurts, to work through misunderstandings and selfishness, and to share joy and happiness in the moment to be treasured. Okay? And then the music she wrote was John Denver's Annie's Song, Genesis, No Son of Mine, James Taylor, The Water is Wide, and Kenny Loggins, Cody's song, In My Father's House, Leap of Faith. Okay? So this is kind of a wonderful timing to talk about, and here we have Father's Day, because maybe some of you are awakening, and maybe your father wasn't raised that way, and doesn't understand where you're trying to go now, but that's all right. You see, let's call on this angel Mihr, and embrace this energy, because it's like with Mother Mary and Father Joseph, and that was all new to them, and she was like a virgin. Like, how am I going to have a baby when I'm a virgin? But we believe in the higher sources that be, Father God. Okay, we amen to Jesus every day, the glory of Jesus. Okay, search for that glory of Jesus, no doubt about it, the Almighty, and believe that we're souls in this human vessel. Okay, we're a soul in this human vessel, and we want to that when we exit this vessel, this body, we know that they're going to receive us in the paradise. Okay, all right, so let me just read this quick little paragraph about Mihr in this book that I have, all about angels, that I've had forever, the Dictionary of Angels. Okay, it's short. So Mihr, in ancient Persian lore, the angel presiding over the 7th month of September and over the 16th day of that month. Mihr watched over friendship and love. The Magi held that on Judgment Day, 2 angels would stand on the bridge called a sirat, A-L-S-I-R-A-T. So 2 angels would stand on the bridge called a sarat, which is finer than a hair and sharper than the edge of a sword, to examine every person crossing over. Mihr would be one of those angels, Surush the other. Mihr, representing divine mercy and holding a balance in his hand, would weigh the person's actions performing during his lifetime. If found worthy, the person would be permitted to pass on to paradise, heaven. If he was found unworthy, then Mihr, representing divine justice, would hurl him into hell. You know how it is. It's all about the balance, right? You either go to heaven, you go to hell, right? Okay, but I just wanted to show that even in ancient times, this angel was respected. Okay, about what your soul is about. Okay, and just last week, with those people, those 2 celebrities taking their lives, that's when the demons come, no doubt about it. Okay, and demons jump, and one jumped from her, and that demon jumped to him. That's because 2 people who take their lives by hanging. And that's one thing, I don't want to change this theme, but when people do that, to do that is a very thought process. Okay, it's not like you just grab a gun and point. You literally gotta figure out how you're gonna do it and where you're gonna do it. That's even more, you're possessed by darkness. Okay, alrighty, so let me pick some cards, but I did pick a nice message, meditative message, excuse me, a nice meditative message to bring forward regarding relationship here. Okay, so, and for those of you enjoying the afternoon with your parents, or even if you're single and not a parent, just embrace your soul, have a good relationship with your true self, right? We have what they say, you have your higher true self, and then you have your small self, where sometimes we do, the small self is that we don't consider spirit, and we always want to consider spirit. Okay, and that's how you tune to your intuition as well. All right, and when you tune to your intuition, you know that there's a higher force that be, no doubt about it. Okay, those of you who don't even believe in intuition, well, you wouldn't be watching one of you wouldn't watch my videos, but it's really about us embracing our higher true soul self. Okay, and but wouldn't it be lovely if maybe in 40-50 years from now, children are being taught this, and when they become parents, they teach their children, and the grandparents teach their, and then it'll be an awakening world with so much more beauty, because it's the way it has to be. This is what's going on, is very egomaniac and monetary, and we have to make money, yes, but you don't have to be ego about it, and a lot of times the miracles happen when you're blessed by the heavens because you were doing your true soul self work. Okay, but it's, but it is about embracing your children and embracing yourself first, because children watch what the parents do. They truly do. Now, some kids, like we talked about, ooh, right there in my hand, they're just born, on the darker side, no doubt about it. I believe in that as well. Some people just born evil. But I think that if we can start trying to heal this planet with love, and we begin with our children, we cannot lose. Cannot lose. Okay? All right, and thank you all for watching. And subscribers, my new subscribers, and the younger ones, keep on going. Don't let anybody tell you different, especially if it's your mom and dad saying, oh, what are you into now? Just let the angels work on them. Okay, but if you have loving parents that are into yoga and meditation, more power to you. Okay, more power to you. All right, so let's see what we have here. Angel of diet and nutrition. Okay, there we go. Just talking about yoga and stuff, because with the yoga, we watch our diet and nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. Okay, has this angel come through before? I just remember a big-hearted angel come from this deck. Angel, I don't think so. I think that was a goddess. This is an angel of diet and nutrition. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you. Well, that's lovely too. Okay, so that's a good process too. That's one thing spiritually, like I was raised on no canned food, maybe a tuna fish sandwich, but I was raised on, my mother cooked everything fresh, and that's important. I really do. It just does something organically to your body than, picking up McDonald's every night or something, I mean, we never ate anything that wasn't homemade cooking. Mom was a fabulous cook. God bless her soul. Okay, moving towards the light. Okay, I think this is a new card for the table. Look how lovely. And Sue, look at this relationship here we have. Isn't that lovely? A couple there moving towards the light. That's wonderful. And here the theme for today is the relationships. Okay, moving towards the light. That's lovely. Yeah, this card has never come through. So how apropos that here we receive this card for the first time, and a relationship is looking up to the Father God, Son. The star sun, and a beautiful nature garden. Lovely. Earth, air, fire, water. We've got little fairies in the bottom there. Some fairies of the light there. Reacting to earth element. That's lovely. Connect with music. Okay, this is new to the table as well. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. I think that's fabulous. I mean, I think music is wonderful. I mean, music heals the savage beasts. I believe that too. There was a video I played from my Facebook where this man, he goes to shelters and he plays the guitar and he soothes them, he serenades them with his music, and the animals, it calms them down. It was so lovely. But for all people too. I listen to more music than anything, really. I love music. I love music. I love all kind of music. I love, no lyric music from, calming and meditation, but then I like dance music too. I just like to hear the beats, Mary Magdalene! Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anything stop you. Has Mary Magdalene come through on her own? Because I know we've had that twins that speak of Jesus and Mary Magdalene's love for each other, which I want to do this week because it's come through that same card, the Miriam twins. So I want to do another twin flame union reunion, but I don't think Mary Magdalene has come through by herself on this table. Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. You know that we received, Mary. Let's pick up the little books here and read the cards individually, and then I'll go to the meditation because I think these cards will relate to this meditation that I selected. Okay, and then we'll pick these last two cards from the Energy Oracle and my 1111 cards. Okay, so the Angel of Diet and Nutrition. Okay, well, this is good, positive here. Yes. All right, the Angel of Nutrition and Diet. You intuitively know what is good for you. You are being urged to pay attention to what you eat and drink. Make sure you maintain a balanced diet. Remember, you intuitively know what is good for you. Simply pay attention and be mindful, all in moderation. You are also being urged to pay attention to your thoughts. Okay, yeah, this angel has never come through. Okay, so you are also being urged to pay attention to your thoughts. Healthy nutrition is not solely derived from what we eat and drink. It also stems from our thoughts. Positive and loving thoughts are just as nourishing as good food and drink. Let go of every fearful and negative thought and replace all with love. There is nothing to fear. Oh, isn't this nice now? Okay, yeah. Okay, so healthy nutrition is not solely derived from what we eat and drink. It also stems from our thoughts. Positive and loving thoughts are just as nourishing as good food and drink. Let go of every fearful and negative thought and replace all with love. There is nothing to fear. Perfect timing. What a nice way to open up the reading, right? Thinking positive. And for those of you, you know, truly awakening on the spiritual path, but yet maybe your own family are like, what are you doing? You know, just send them the love, people. Just send them the love, okay? That's all you do. You just send them the love, your soul to their soul, or if you want to call them up, say, you know, I love you. Just respect what I'm doing right now. You know what to say, okay? But don't let them bring you down. Like, you know, why are you doing these things? You know, why you do yoga? Why you know, on YouTube talking about spiritual matters? Why, you know? Just let the angels handle them, okay? Let the angels handle them. Alrighty, well, that was nice. I like that to open the reading. And this one, moving towards the light with the couple, that's really sweet too. Yes. Okay. 32. Moving towards the light. Very nice. Okay. Okay. And they're looking up. We talk about that a lot on this channel. So look up. Look up to the sun, the stars, la luna, all the time. Okay. Moving towards the light. Each stage of our lives is a bridge to inner transformation. When we go through the stages with resistance and anger, we slow down our progress and can feel stuck where we are. By trying to find the light, in quotes, by trying to find the light in our challenges and looking at them from a more positive perspective, this is talking about positivity in the last card, right? So by trying to find the light in our challenges and looking at them from a more positive perspective, we move through them faster and evolve. Make an effort to embrace your current challenges by identifying what you can learn and move towards the light. Okay, moving towards the light. And that's what we do here. And we embrace the white light, bright light, okay? And if you ever feel fear, you just say that chant, okay? White light, bright light. All around me and within me protects me both day and night, okay? And I probably will have to say it after we talk to Mary Magdalene over here, because she's in the chant too. Okay, make an effort to embrace your current challenges by identifying what you can learn and move towards the light. And the mantra, I find a hidden blessing in each of my challenges. I am forever transforming, evolving, and progressing along my path. How lovely. And the path is towards the light, okay? The white light, bright light. I find a hidden blessing in each of my challenges. I am forever transforming, evolving, and progressing along my path. How lovely. How lovely. And these kind of synchronize with the message together. So isn't that nice, right? Yes. Okay, well, let's see what we have to say with connect with music. Yeah, this is, Who doesn't love music, right? That's one thing we can all. I mean, we might not like the same movie, but we can like the same song, right? Yes, connect with music. And this is not received to the table either. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music! Exclamation mark. The general meaning. The angels are encouraging you to take time in your day to listen to music. Use it as a tool to help yourself relax and enjoy life. Music brings people together, and it is important to spend time with like-minded friends and loved ones in an environment where you can dance and have fun. That's right. Taking some time to do this allows your heart to open to the inspiration from the angels surrounding you. And the expanded interpretation, you are a beacon of light. There you go. Okay, we're moving to the light, towards the light, and now we're going to be the beacon of light. And the angels want to help you connect with their guidance and inspiration. Listening to positive, there we go, 3 times in a row, positive. Listening to positive and uplifting music is so important for your spiritual growth. As you do so, your heart will open up and draw the angels close to you. They are desperate to dance at your side. Make it happen! Exclamation mark. There are also messages coming to you through lyrics and music, so keep your ears open. If you are a musician, the angels want to be a part of your musical career. Invite them in, okay, for those of you who truly have, the talent with this. So let's read that paragraph one more time. You are a beacon of light, and the angels want to help you connect with their guidance and inspiration. Listening to positive and uplifting music is so important for your spiritual growth. As you do so, your heart will open up and draw the angels close to you. They're desperate to dance at your side. Make it happen! Exclamation mark. There are also messages coming to you through lyrics and music, so keep your ears open. If you're a musician, the angels want to be a part of your musical career. Invite them in. Okay? How lovely. And she's holding a guitar there, so for those of you interested in, taking up music instruments, or if you're already talented to do so, go for it. Just keep moving towards the light of your love, okay? The light of love. That's when the angels just, some of us are just born gifted and some of us have to practice, but that's okay. It's like saying, don't give up on you. Your soul is born to do something here, okay? That's for sure. Your soul, so, don't let people, if you feel something inside your soul, okay, that I can do this, or I want to do this, you go for it, okay? Make it happen. Make it happen. Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay, and so here we're talking about the inner call for those of you who want to, play your music or learn music. Beautiful. We do not have a full picture of who Mary Magdalene was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities, because she was able to see angels and the soul of her twin flame, Master Jesus. After he passed away, she saw him. She also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time to supporting us in bringing about the radical changes the earth needs in order to prosper, and to encouraging those who feel the need to teach the joy of spirit. Isn't that lovely? Okay. That's wonderful. And you have to listen to your angels, okay? Because I'm one. I've talked about it enough times that I didn't want to go on YouTube because I knew my family members would be like, "What you doing? Why you do that? Why you do that?" Even though they're open to it, but they don't. Some people just want to. Even it's your family, just don't want to see you become glorious in what you're born to be. Born to do. So you go from within, okay? And then let the miracles happen, okay? Because then you're working with your angelic realm, you're working with the higher spirit realm, and they will protect you, and they will guide you, okay? And they will open the doors for you, where that family that says, you can't do that, won't open any doors for you. Okay? But just stay positive and send them the love. Send them the love. Okay? Just even if you got to do this. I love you. Right? Because I've done that a few times. I love you. Okay, but how nice. So Mary Magdalene also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time to supporting us in bringing about the radical changes the earth needs in order to prosper, and to encouraging those who feel the need to teach the joy of spirit. We were just talking about earlier, wouldn't it be magnificent to see in the next 30, 40, 50 years that our children, how we're raising them now, and with the joy of spirit, okay? And then they have children, you're the grandparent, how you taught joy of spirit, and they're teaching. This will be how we prosper, and with peace, okay? Okay, so the little angels are chiming in. Okay. Alrighty. Mary is a rebel heart in many ways. She helps those light workers who feel restricted by the opinions of others to step up and speak their truth. Alright? And the extended message. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. Okay, that's what we're talking about. This is, when you're talking about spirituality, you're talking about your soul in this vessel, in this body. Okay, and that's who you want to shine that heart for, and that soul of yours will guide you when you're doing work like a Mary Magdalene. Okay. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and leader, and the world needs you. You are being backed by heaven, so step forwards and share all that you have learned. All right, my darlings? Very beautiful, Mary Magdalene. No, we have not received Mary Magdalene on this table because I would remember what she was talking about here. But truly, my darlings, don't give up on you. And even if your family members or people that you know for a long time don't get it, just send them the love. Even if you guys say love you, just be your own rebel, okay? But you're aligning with white light. You're the rebel of the white light, right? We talk about it on this channel. We're spiritual warriors of the white light, bright light, and sometimes we have to get, assertive, aggressive, okay? But it's not that we're mean. We're just making sure that they know this is where I come from. Okay. It's like even in music. Some people love heavy metal. Some people like easy listening. Some people like country. It's what they align with, in tune with. That song means something to people. But it's not saying that heavy metal is bad. It's not saying that country music doesn't sound good. Okay. It's your soul feels that current, that tone. That's why music is so important. It really is, okay, because it affects you. How some songs you just love and you'll play over and over again, like there's a song, what are you doing for the rest of your life? That song, I love that song, and I heard it as a young girl, and and there's so many wonderful singers have sung that song, okay, and I forget who wrote that song, but it's a wonderful song. But Mary Magdalene is here with Jesus, so definitely coming up this week I'll do another Twin Flame reunion honoring Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Because now this is like 4 times, the two of them together. All right, let me see, where am I at? 32:59. I just want to pick the cards, and then we'll go to the meditation, and then we'll close with reading these cards. Because I really like the little meditation that I selected for this table reading, and but I just want to see what's going on with these cards right here. Because all these, and I love that all of these were new to the table too. Very nice, and they kind of flowed all together. Speaking of your soul, true soul self. True soul self. Don't let anyone, cut you down. And if they are, just, go within, pray. I believe in the power of prayer. Call on the angels you care about, or, you're aligned to. The beautiful ones. I call them the beautiful ones, okay? Whoever that is to you. And you will see. They will align with you, okay? They will align. But we don't want our own family members or friends or someone like that start putting you down. Don't don't even go there. You know, if you have to exit gently, that's fine. Okay, but don't believe in you. Victory! Okay, there we go. We have victory. I think this card has come through already. Because I remember this angelic being with her eyes closed. So I think that just came through as well. Okay, so let's put victory here. Okay, so see, this victory is importante. And I want to pick an 1111 card. And then we'll read the meditation. Okay, look at this. I picked it up before. But abundance is right here. Abundance. Endless flow. I receive, I receive, I receive all I am given. Isn't that lovely? Abundance. I receive, I receive, I receive all I am given. Okay, and that's the Holy Grail there. Wonderful. Okay, so let's put this here. And if we have time, we might pick one of each again. But right now we have victory on the table, encouraging you to, you know, align with your true soul self, all right? And don't give up on you. Okay, don't give up on who your core is. And some of us, yeah, some people, you know, get lost out there and, oh, you know, and I don't like my job, and but we are all born with talents. I believe in this, okay? But some of us, you know, like, for, you know, you have to start working at 15, 16 years to pay for your car and or these things, and then you just taking that job. But just go within, you know, listen to some music that inspires you, read books that inspire you, okay? And they'll come, and you know, talk to the angels, to Jesus, you know, Mary Magdalene, whoever the beautiful ones are, because they are here, okay? The beautiful ones are amongst us, okay? And also, I believe in sacred animals. If you see an animal, you know, like the simple ones are butterfly or a lizard goes by you, look up that totem animal wisdom for that day, okay? Because they have a message for you. So, I believe in the beautiful ones, whether they're animals, angels, you know, spirits that come to you, you know, saints, good people that walk this earth, like the Buddha, Jesus. Those are the ones we align with, okay? All right, so I selected this message here, this meditative message. Okay, and this is the angel of loving relationships. Okay, so it's pretty easy to pick it out, right? The angel of loving relationships. And I'm going to go straight to the meditation because all these are pretty lengthy. These are like the angel of meditation, loving relations is, you know, you can see the angel of loving relationships. It's kind of lengthy, so we're just going straight to the meditation. God is infinite love, the great identity in all relationships, the eternal essence of all forms, and this absolute, all that is, all in capital, the capital A absolute, all that is very divine consciousness. I lift up my mind and heart to be aware, to understand, and to know that the divine presence, capital I, capital A-M, okay, so, and to know that the divine presence, I am, is the source, cause, and quality of every relationship in my life, okay? And that's another thing. When you feel very feeling good of who you are, you know, where you are in the world, what you do, what you give back, that's when more abundance comes your way, okay? And more integrity of who you are, and also people will resonate with you as well, okay? Alrighty, so I am conscious of the inner presence as my loving experience of fulfillment, as the harmony in every connection with another being. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of total goodwill and joyful unity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the love of right relations, okay? Through my consciousness of my God self, there you go, God self, your higher soul, true self, as my source of companionship, friendship, and the quality of every love experience, I draw into my mind and feeling nature, the light of spirit. Okay, so let's just read that one more time. Through my consciousness of my God self and my source of companionship, friendship, and the quality of every love experience, and love is in capital L, love experience, I draw into my mind and feeling nature, the light of spirit. And we just have this nature moving into the light. And light of spirit is also in capital. So here we have nature, the light of spirit, and here we have nature with the light of spirit moving towards the light. And there's a relationship couple right there. Okay. Okay, so, and feeling nature, the light of spirit. This light is the essence of every bonding with another. Thus my consciousness of the master self I am, all in caps, capital M, capital S, capital I-A-M, is the cause of every good and perfect relationship. My inner, capital L light, draws to me now those with whom I can relate in love, peace, and joy. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, my inner light draws to me now those whom I can relate in love, peace, and joy, because it is the principle of right relations in action. My desires are beautifully fulfilled, my needs easily met. The divine consciousness I am is forever securing the bond of harmlessness and harmony between me and everyone else in my world. Therefore, I am totally confident to let God, and let's call him Father God, okay, appear. And here we have God right there, with the light, right, the heaven, star, God, appear as each and every relationship in my life. When I am aware of my divine consciousness as my total fulfillment, I am totally fulfilled. I am now aware of this truth, and I relax in the knowledge that the activity of divine attraction and right relations is eternally operating in my life. I simply have to be aware of the flow of that creative energy that is continuously radiating from within. I am now aware. I am now in the flow. Okay, and then it says here, following the meditation, go into consciousness and make contact with the angel of loving relationships. You know the process and the questions to ask. Listen, and then do your part in the reciprocal relationship. Okay, so you're going to do a meditation with this energy of this angel of loving relationships. And I think this image kind of says it all right here for what this angel was speaking about. So I think this reading has been flowing really well for what we were talking about. And the theme was, you know, Happy Father's Day. And that's why I set this up like this. So it's kind of nice that it did come through that way, you know, that, you know, embrace your father figure today. And I think it went pretty well. I think, you know, wouldn't it be lovely if our children are raised spiritually in all kind of continents, and we can prosper to higher realms of light and love and beauty. Okay, well, let's see what Victory has to say. And where am I right now? 41. Okay, let's see what Victory has to say from the energy. And I already selected the abundance, endless flow. Here we go. Abundance, endless flow. See? I receive, I receive, I receive all I am given. That's lovely. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yes, this reading has been flowing. Victory has come through already, though. Yes, I remember. Success, achievement. Okay. Success, achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort toward. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment, but be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. That's lovely. Okay, she's got the wreath of glory here, the gold wreath of glory like they did in Greek times. And her eyes are shut like she's in a meditative trance, and, you know, praying. That's lovely. And I know this card has come through. Whoopee! Right out of my hand. She kind of jumped out. Okay. Well, this relationship reading has been nice. You know, because it's only 43, let's pick one more from the Energy Oracle cards, because I do like this deck on this table. And one more of my 1111 cards, and then we'll close it down. But just go with your flow, your internal flow. You know, get out in nature, earth, air, fire, water, all the elements embrace, the beautiful ones embrace, and listen to that music, okay? Music can truly help heal, and I don't know what I'd do without music, actually. Okay, so let's see. Magician and the Mirror. Okay, I don't think this one's come through, has it? Magician and the Mirror. Okay, so let's see what Magician and the Mirror has to say. I'm not familiar with this one. Magician and the Mirror. Okay, hold on. It looks like he's the last one in the book. Okay, hold on. Yep, he's the last one in the book. Okay, Magician and the Mirror. Knowing and using your true power. Okay, alrighty, so yeah, this is interesting. Knowing and using your true power. This card, upright, represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the Magician's left hand, okay, yeah, this card's never come through. In the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are, in italicized, you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice. Okay, you see the magician has an infinity symbol over his head. And he has some kind of pendant, which I can't tell. Okay, let's read this again. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed! Exclamation mark. Yowza. Wow, this is really going with this, what we're trying to do right here as well. When you receive the magician, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. Isn't that beautiful? Because you are, I talk about alchemy. I talk about that a lot. Become that alchemist, become that magician, become that high priestess. Believe in your power source within. Okay, one last time. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. There you go. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. Wow. Okie dokie. And 5 and 3 is that 8. That power of success. Okay. Wow, that was fun. Yes, it was. And one more of the 11 to do the pairing. Okay, one more. Let's just, I can't look at them because I know these cards quite well. If I see the image, I know. Oh, right there in my hand. Okay. Matter. Matter. Formless into form. Okay, see, matter. Formless into form. I am spirit living in the plane of my creation. I think and it becomes. Fabulous. See, this is like what we're talking about, alchemy right here. I am spirit living in a plane of my creation. I think and it becomes. Okay? Look at that. See? Pretty cool, huh? I am spirit living in a plane of my creation. I think and it becomes. So these two kind of align as well. It's all flowing together. Okay? So become. Just believe in yourselves, my darlings. All right? Believe in your true soul self, okay? And with that, we align with the higher forces that be. You have to believe in that first before you can understand your higher source force, okay? And you have to believe in that there's other realms out there. It's just how it is. But, but you know, if other people are, you know, putting you down for it, just let them go, really. And that's another part. I'll be candid. You know, that's the part that hurts, when you have to let people know that you loved, and even sometimes it's family or friends for many years. But the best thing is to let them go, and then you develop yourself. You know, no matter how old. And I talk about that Grandma Moses a lot, because in her 70s she raised all these children. She worked on had this farm with her husband, and in her 70s she started painting, and her paintings became like they're known around the world. So, but just believe in yourselves, okay? Don't give up on you, and you know, it's best to wake up with an attitude of gratitude. Sometimes I believe you want to put on some quiet music while you're getting dressed, you know, just to, and that's where you talk to them, you know, in quiet power time, like I like to say it too. You just talk to them, and always have that pen and paper handy, because sometimes we have to do it that way, because you know, if not, then you can go back to your papers, you know. And if you follow me, you know I do that a lot. I have papers I've written on in 2005. So, all right, my darlings, well, just believe in you, never give up. There's so much to come. Believe, believe. I love you all.